this is Connie with Happy to Plan Mom, and I'm doing a very special plan with me today in my Erin Condren hourly for the week of Monday, February the 11th through Sunday, February 17th. And of course, you know that does fall on Valentine's Day, falls in that week. And I am on the PR team for Little Annabelle's plans. And I don't know if you've seen it, there's been quite a few postings about it on Instagram, that there is a collaboration, and it's called the Galentine's Day collaboration. And we are using this very beautiful Galentine's Day kit from Little Annabelle's plans. And we will be answering some questions that we got from all the girls on the PR team with Little Annabelle's plans. So there are 5 questions total, and I am going to link everyone that I know who is involved. I'm going to link their Instagram and YouTube account, if they have one, down below, so that you can go and check out all their spreads showing their collaboration. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So here's our kit. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with some washi, which I will lay right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the first question. Okay, the first question is, what was your most romantic Valentine's Day? Well, y'all, I mean, and honestly, I know this sounds, I haven't been married like a whole long time. I mean, this year will be, we got married on August the 14th. So this year will be 9 years for us, I believe. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait a minute, no. Oh my gosh, this is going to be 10 years. Wow. Like I should have remembered that. Oh my gosh, listen to me. I can't, y'all, you see that I can't talk and lay down stickers at the same time. So my most romantic Valentine's Day was probably in 2011. My daughter, Anna, my oldest, she was born on February the 10th. So I was in the hospital during Valentine's Day. And, you know, I just honestly can't think of anything more special than having your first baby. I mean, not to say that all of them aren't special. I love my 2 babies so much. But I would say that was probably my most special Valentine's Day, because there's just no love. And I mean, I love my husband more than anything. I mean, you know, I love him so much. But just the love between a mother and their child is just something undescribable, you know. Okay, so we got the headers placed up there. And this, oh, I did want to mention, this is an Erin Condren vertical kit, but you can use it in your hourly. I just make it fit, and it ends up looking real cute. Because as you can see, the colors up here are red, so they blend in really well with the stickers. Okay, so the next one, what does your spouse do to make you feel special? Y'all might think this is weird. But what my spouse does to make me feel special, well, I guess to make me feel special, I guess I want to say, like, what he does that he knows that I really, really like is, y'all don't laugh now, is clean. He knows that that means so much to me. Like, I'm telling you, when I see him in front of the sink, like, doing dishes, girls, y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean. When that man is standing in front of the sink doing dishes, that is just, that's it right there. Woo! So, you know, doing dishes, straightening up the house, just little things like that. And he knows me good enough to know that that is what, that's what makes me, that's what I like. Okay. Oh, look at that, y'all. I'm loving this kit so much. Our first date. Let me go ahead and lay down my list for Sunday too. Or Monday, I mean. Our first date was actually to a Duke football game. Which, if any of you all know me, I am a huge sports fan. But what is funny is that when me and my husband first started dating, so we live in North Carolina. And if any of y'all live in North Carolina and follow college basketball, you will know Duke versus Carolina is like the biggest rivalry. It's like Yankees, Red Sox. If, you know, anybody, y'all can relate to that. It's like, trying to think of a football reference. I think it's like Michigan State, Ohio, maybe. I'm not real sure, but it's big. So like if you like Duke, it's automatic that you hate Carolina in every sport, every shape, every form, but especially basketball. I mean, you know, because the thing is, Carolina and Duke have never been, like, outstanding at football. They've gotten better over the years, but it's nothing like, you know, your Ohio States and stuff like that. So I've made my 2 checklists and just put a little glitter header at the top that I can write on that if I want to put, like, to do or today or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this weekend banner. So, anyway, he got tickets. Well, let me kind of go back and share a little bit of how my husband and I met. So I was working, and I still do, same place, was working for an insurance agent. And I think I'm going to move that. It looks too cluttered up there at the top. And his son would go next door to the barbershop every other Friday to get a haircut. And then when he was done, he would come by the office, you know, just to say hey to his dad and stuff, since we were right next door. So, you know, he'd say, hey, you know, we just kind of, you know, just kind of normal, nothing over the top or anything, just hey, how you doing, whatever. I'm going to put this right here for Awana's. So, you know, we just kind of, anyway, long story short, I started dating my boss's son. So, yay me. Y'all, I'm having a really hard time talking and doing this at the same time. So, I'm going to use a purple for my chores list for Saturday. So, we started dating, and the first place he took me was to, and he knew, you know, that this is the chores sticker that comes with the kit. He knew that I was a diehard Carolina fan now, and he is a diehard Duke fan. So you can only imagine the conversations that were had. I mean, they were pretty tough because, you know, honestly, he was really smart. He is like a sports encyclopedia, and I didn't know that until I attempted to, like, because I thought I knew a lot. But I did not know, like, how much he knew. So when I told him something, he was like, oh, no, no. And I was like, whoops, what am I dealing with here? So, you know, we started dating, and he took me to a Duke football game for our first date. And it was fun. And now, just for like a long story longer, he actually has turned me to a Duke fan. Now, the only thing is, I still like Carolina. He doesn't understand how that's even possible. But I mean, you know, I was raised, my daddy raised me to like Carolina, so that's hard to kind of get out, you know, to get out of your system. Okay, all right, y'all, so I got my meal plan over there. So our first date was a football game, like I said, and then we went to a little, like this little bar type place afterwards. And just hung out. And y'all, funny story. This was really funny. We were sitting there talking, right? And he, I don't know how the conversation about hair, I think it might have been about like age or something. Because when we started dating, I was 33 and almost to the point of like, Jesus, you know, is there anybody out there that you want for me? I was just really starting to think, because it was just bad. And, you know, so we must have been talking about age or something. And I was just like, yeah, you know, look at I have like this one particular spot at the top, near the top of my hair, where it kind of just has like white hair. Now, of course, I color it now, so I don't have to, but I didn't have the money to do that back then. So, and I was like, yeah, look, here's my little, look at my little white patch. And he still makes fun of me to this day, like saying, do you remember when you showed me like your white patch of hair on our first date? I was like, yeah, I think I might have been just like a little nervous or something. I don't know. So anyway, but it was really fun. So here's like our little love story timeline. We went on our first date November the 8th. He told me he loved me on, oh, okay, I have to do manicure. He told me he loved me on April the 1st. Great day home. I thought, dude, if you say April Fools, this relationship is probably not going to go very far. And he told me he loved me on April 1st. We got engaged, April 1st, we got engaged on May 8th, so that was 6 months after we went on our first date, and then we got married on August the 14th in a small little ceremony, because we had actually found a house that we wanted to buy, and we weren't going to get married before we weren't going to buy a house together before we got married. And then we had our actual wedding on October the 24th. So our wedding anniversary that we celebrate is August the 14th, which is awesome, because it's going to be, I cannot believe it's going to be 10 years this year. That's just crazy. And you know what's funny? My father-in-law, before he was my father-in-law, you know, I would just like say to him, like, I just don't understand, like, because he was very close to God, and he would tell me, you know, I would just say, I just don't feel like I'm ever going to find anybody. And I don't understand, like, why doesn't God want me? Because that was, like, my dream, was to be a wife and a mother. Like, that was my absolute goal in life, you know? Oh, I got taxes. I mean, it's on Saturday, but we've got that block, so I'll just put it right there and put the time. And he told me this was the year me and Brian met. So, I don't know if he had a little something about that, but because I'm going to do meal prep. So I'm going to use Rosie Bear Cooking right there for my meal prep. He told me, honey, I believe that you will meet somebody before the end of this year. And it was at the beginning of 2008. But he said, I really believe that you're going to meet somebody this year. And I was like, well, I hope you're right. And I prayed and I prayed. And he was right. Because God sent my husband right to me. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that he is the person that I was meant to spend my life with. Okay, so so this is the last question. Favorite thing about your spouse. So, my favorite thing about my spouse, his name is Brian, would 100% have to be how thoughtful he is. I have never met a more thoughtful and caring person in my whole life. It's unbelievable the way he puts other people's feelings ahead of his own. It really is just amazing. It's just one of his best qualities. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I can't even describe it. I never knew that. I guess, let me put it this way. I have learned a lot from him. A lot. I'm going to put just, you know, because I've got it. I don't need to, but I'm going to put this right up here for church. And then I'm going to put one more right here for, we got the Valentine's banquet, and I know it's down at the bottom, but I'll just put the time there and that will be fine. Okay, I'm going to put one more whole box right here because I just can, and they're cute. Gosh, y'all, I just love the colors on these so much. And I love taking these little glitter headers and like topping off the boxes with them. I just think that is like so stinking cute. And now I am going to use this little house icon, you know, just as like a kind of a pickup, you know. Let's see if I can see if anywhere I can put this little flower, because that is just really cute. I can put it right here. Oh, you know, like when you lay a sticker down and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just like love the way that looks. Love. Okay, so I got this little right here, which I do want to put somewhere. I think I might just lay it right here because I can like use it as like a little writing point. That is so cute. All right, well, let me just kind of check around in my, oh, we do have gymnastics on Friday, and I've got these. I had Sanya with the Annabelle's plans, of course, did these custom script stickers for me for gymnastics. How awesome is that? So we are going to just lay these right here for our gymnastics that day. Friday night is going to be date night, so let me go ahead and lay down. We've got I got this little date night sticker. I'm pretty sure it is right because I don't, yeah, because he's got to work that weekend. So yeah, Friday night, this will be date night. And we're going to use our little pop of gold right there. I think that is going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and take, let's see what color. Maybe this one. I think that'd be pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in my dates up here. I did the 11th through the 17th. We're just going to do just real. I mean, nothing fancy, but it gives us some color up there, which I think is really cute. We are going to do library that day, so let me go ahead. And I got a little Annabelle's Plans library book, which the pink will look super cute. And I will put that right here. Well, you know what? I do want to kind of keep a little bit of order if I can. So I'm going to move gymnastics up here like so. Whoopsie. Like so, and then I'm going to put my that right there, and then I'm going to put that, and then I'm going to take another, well, you know what, I think I might do black on this one, and then I'm just going to go, my writing's definitely not as good as Sanya's stickers, but they'll do. Alright, y'all, I think we are good with this one. I can't wait to see everybody else's answers. This was so much fun. A little bit harder than I thought, I might have to say. But so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed the spread. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And please subscribe also if you have not. I would love to have you come join our little community here on the corner of YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.